Hey guys, today we are in Shimizu, which has a view of Mount Fuji on the other side than what you guys usually see, so let's go!
Hi, my name is Bettina, but you can call me Awk, short for Awkventurer. This is my first time going on a cruise with my family, and I'm excited to share my first cruise experiences with you all. So let's eat good food, go on exciting excursions, and explore the seas and new places. All aboard the Princess Diamond 9-day cruise departing from Japan.
Good morning, this is day 2 out of 9. We are currently in Shimizu, gonna go check out Mount Fuji from a different angle. Let's go.
We started the day a little later than we'd have liked and left at around 11:30. Today, we landed at Shimizu. We had to be back at the ship by 2 p.m. or we'd be left behind by the cruise. There were a lot of English-speaking volunteers around to help the guests. We took a taxi to Nihondaira, which won first prize of Japan's top 100 tourist attractions competition, since it features panoramic views of Mount Fuji over tea plantation, Shimizu Harbor, Izu Peninsula, and the Japanese Southern Alps, one of Japan's most scenic spots.
So I got super lucky because it was a 1 hour wait time and we have to be back by 2:30, so it was super giddy, you could barely make it. But my parents talked to someone who was on the same cruise ship who let us kind of go inside, so we cut like maybe 40-30 minutes of wait time, which is a huge help, so we can actually go check out the World Heritage UNESCO temple shrine. So yeah, that's really nice, super nice.
The Nihondaira Ropeway brings you up to the national treasure Kunozan Toshogu Shrine. From there, you can see the Suruga Bay, Izu Peninsula, Omiyazaki City, and the Bobudani Valley. It costs 1,000 yen for a round-trip ticket.
So right now we are in Kunozan Toshogu Shrine, and so this is the oldest of the Toshogu shrines in Japan. So this is designated as a national treasure in 2010.
We headed to Kunozan Toshogu Shrine, dedicated to Tokugawa Iyesu, a famous leader who unified Japan and brought peace to Japan for 265 years. It was fairly quiet, but small with the many cruise visitors. We will later see where Tokugawa Ieyasu is enshrined, as well as Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi, two famous military commanders enshrined on either side.
So we took a cable car up here and it was like a 1 hour wait. It's 500 yen for one ticket. And then around here you can see Mount Fuji and this famous temple here. And we're just exploring. Yeah, lots of people, more than usual, because it is kind of like a countryside area. So apparently this is for Tokugawa Ieyasu, who was the founder and first shogun of the Tokugawa shogunate of Japan during the Meiji Restoration from 1603 until 1868. And he was one of the 3 great unifiers of Japan. So you've probably heard of Oda Nobunaga. So I've heard of him, but also his name. And he brought peace for Japan for 265 years. So sounds like a really cool dude to me. A national treasure in 2010. Kind of like a small shrine. Not too busy, but busier than usual. We took the cable car up here, and then should be Mount Fuji. I'm gonna try and figure it out. Don't know where it is, so yeah, let's go find it.
The shrine has a history of over 400 years and enshrines Tokugawa Ieyasu, whose tomb can be found at the top. Before he died, he instructed his successor, the second shogun, to bury him here. The shrine buildings were designated as a national treasure in 2010.
Alright, let's go through here. What's over here? Looks like it's another... What? So he instructed his remains to bury his remains here. So his successor did, and it was constructed May of the year of his death, and it was completed within a year and 7 months. So a master crafter was the one who did this temple. I keep getting confused with temple and shrine because after so many years, shrine. And the person who did it actually was also the one who did Nagoya Castle, which we saw during the live stream.
After visiting the shrine, we took the cable car back down to try and get a 360 panoramic view of Mount Fuji from the Nihondaira Yume Terrace.
Alright, so we just came back from the cable car and going to try and check out the terrace view before we gotta try and find a taxi, or I find a taxi, and hopefully we're gonna make it by 2:30. So yeah.
This is the lesser known but still very unique spot and angle of Mount Fuji, but a cloud was blocking Mount Fuji. They do say that Fuji-san is shy.
So you can actually, there's an observatory here that's near the ropeway, and you can come up here, and this one is for free. So unfortunately, literally Mount Fuji disappeared. Oh, let me put this empty filter so you guys can see better. No big difference. But you could see him this morning, but they, they say that he's very shy, so you can't see him now. But yeah, he was here earlier. But you guys know the Kawaguchiko is the classic view of Mount Fuji, but this one has like a forest with like, I think over 300 or something pine trees, Japanese pine trees. But you can't see right now, but this is the other side. If you want to go check out a Mount Fuji view, that's different from the usual. I saw him earlier. I'm sad that I couldn't show you guys.
Make sure to check out my Ko-fi in the video description to get access to all the digital pamphlets of places I feature for more in-depth itineraries and information such as addresses in English and Japanese, times, places not covered, and more. The Shimizu pamphlet is one of my favorites and features different courses with estimated times, so you don't have to worry about missing your cruise and can focus on making the most of your time. We took a taxi back to Hinode Wharf and made it barely but perfectly on time by the 2 p.m. cruise departure. After the ship started moving, it was time to try out the premium parfait desserts.
Okay, thank you. Finally get to go get ice cream, the premium dessert, which is part of our plan as a snack before dinner time. Yeah. We're at tea time, and I got the Nagasaki cake, which is like a creme caramel, and it's sandwiches and just normal tea.
It was honestly a little overwhelming with all the food available on the ship at any time, from the buffet to pizza, ice cream, tea time, and then in just a couple of hours, it's already dinner time. The tea wasn't anything special. I believe they just used and served Lipton tea. The dining area was very nice to relax in with the ocean view with very few people though.
This is one of the rooms. They have the same menu, and you kind of reserve in advance. And yeah, this is where they're gonna have dinner. So they're preparing for dinner later. I think we're gonna go keep walking or go back to the room. I kind of want a nap, but we have to eat dinner soon. So yeah, I'm trying out the 360 camera.
And it's definitely something I need more practice in, not only filming, but also understanding more of the settings and especially the editing. I'll definitely study more about it so I can make my videos even better. The stick snaps your skin a lot and made my fingers internally bleed 3 times though. I love the invisible stick aspect of 360 cams, and I'm using the Insta 360X too. I'm looking forward to when they increase the quality of 360 cams. What do you guys think of my first footage attempts? Let me know in the comments.
So I was trying out the 360 camera, and it's harder than it looks. I should have done a lot more research before borrowing it. Shout out to Masa for lending it to me. Thank you so much. Hopefully I get some good shots. But you make it so much easier than it looks. It's actually really hard. So wish me luck. I gotta take so many shots. But yeah, I kind of want to go around the deck and go crazy. So it's nice and the weather is good, so hopefully I can.
When we were on sea, the afternoons were so quiet and it seemed like there were no people. Even in the evenings, the dance floor, bars, casinos, etc. were very empty. This is considered a small cruise ship, and I feel like it's suited more for older folks who don't need a lot of activities on ship. There were bingo events though, and it was cool wandering around and seeing the plaques of all the first protocols of the Diamond Princess.
We are outside. This is promenade deck 7. It's so pretty. The water. There's like nobody here. So it's supposed to be formal night tonight. So they do these things on the ship, and then you dress up and everyone's going around and there's different events. I did not bring my fancy dress. I literally brought one thing per day plus extra things to be warm, and yeah, so I only have one really fancy dress for one day, so we'll see how it goes. This is my formal wear, but there's some people wearing like kimonos and like really nice clothes going around, so I wish I dressed up.
We ended up dressing up on another day, which is a little awkward because no one else was and everyone was staring, but it's okay.
This is the view, and I'm so scared that you guys are just gonna plop off into the balcony. But this is it, you guys. I'm looking out the other balconies and I'm paranoid that someone's like looking at me. But it's kind of like sunset and it's beautiful. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, making sure this is secure. You guys are definitely not going to fall off. I cannot get a new camera. You guys are over the edge. Isn't that crazy? What a beautiful view. Look at the water down there. Oh my gosh, it's so big. You guys are gonna fall off. Alright, I'm gonna make sure you guys are super far from the edge so that you don't fall. You can sit here. Right? And then the moon over there. Look at the moon. The moon is super pretty. Look at the sky here. Let me show you guys. It's so pretty. I don't know if there's a lot of opportunities to go see the sunset at this time on the balcony with the sun out because we'll be getting home kind of late.
Oh, it looks like you haven't liked, maybe subscribed, or commented yet. It would really help the channel out. Thank you so much. And while we're at it, the community comment goes to Iron Horse. Thank you so much for watching and commenting on my videos. Then it was dinner time yet again. I ordered the duck l'orange, seafood and scallop teppanyaki, lump crab cake, and some good desserts. So we are in dinner, same place as the one where we had tea time. So got the appetizers and yeah, actually hungry this time, not like yesterday where I was like bursting, so it'll be nice. But everyone's super dressed up and I'm not super dressed up, but it's good enough. Every day the menu would change, but if you ask in advance, you can get your favorites thanks to the chef and restaurant manager, which we did once, and it was really nice of them to accommodate. Honestly, the crazy thing is you can order unlimited appetizers, mains, dessert, etc. So if you really want to try them all and the portions are small enough, you can. Got a nutty Irishman coffee with alcohol. It's very good. Thanks for watching day 2 of the Princess Cruise series, and I'll see you in the next adventure.